Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cafu. He's had it taken off him. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Threads one in, floated through, and that has been cleared. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mbappe.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Adams. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to
And a shot! Loose ball now, in for the pieces! And that should get the job done. Mbappe. Rodri. Bellingham. Oh, this is a great position. Mohamed Salah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. He might be in here! Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rice. Mohamed Salah. Lovely feet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Mbappe!
That's just...
And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Baresi. And he's forced to go back. Venezia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And here's Batistuta. Cafu. That was always going to be the keeper's. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
The attendance
Bellingham.
for this match was 70,987.
Gently done. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It is a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Mohamed Salah. Number 41. Right.
Guti goes short.
16.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 42. Musiala.
Koundé.
Number 13. Bukayo
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Saka. Number 4. Chouameni.
Mbappe. Koundé. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Adams. Here's Rodri. And Adams. Guti. It's Bellingham. Lovely ball and a real chance. Now the finish!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saka.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be
Driving
1
on and
minute
making
added
good
time.
progress. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great hit! And here's the chance to counter. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary And we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Upamecano. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Rice. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Batistuta. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rice. Oh, good ball! That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Musiala, and here's Mbappe. They would have been... Oh, he tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Musiala! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mohamed Salah. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Messi. It's Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been won straight back. Beckham. Real chance, it shapes to shoot! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Kubo. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Salah. Mbappe! And he's lost his man here. There's the shot! Yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop.
And we hit half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Musiala. Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
White. Mohamed Salah. For Rice. Rodri. And Gvardiol. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Musiala. Nicely spread. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. It's run loose here. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Real chance here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
Rodri. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short, and that's been drilled in, and he's there to belt it away. Oh, such a clever touch, and he won't reach that. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Valverde, and the counter is on.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Araujo deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Can he put it away? Kubo! Brilliant! Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Substitution. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. David Villa. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if he's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Del Piero, and that's an errant pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Big header! Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Musiala. Oh, now good effort from distance. Griezmann. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Rodri. Adams spots it and intercepts. Griezmann. It's a goal kick. David Villa. Rodri gets a foot in here.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Spread out to the left. Saka. Has a look and plays it forward. Rice looking to get on the end of this. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Griezmann proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Del Piero. He's picked his way. Alvarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Musiala. Haaland. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Haaland plays a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He won't be happy with that one. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
This match was 70,987.
So we've reached the hour mark. Musiala looking understandably energised after his goal. Done delicately. Musiala! Showing good feet.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Musiala. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 4, Palmer. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Palmer. Shot at goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 7, Alvarez. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Pedri. Substitution.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal.
Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And Del Piero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Gently done. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. Ah, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And he's been shifted off it. And that's it. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. Hits one! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Very nicely done. Bellingham! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played back in, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mohamed Salah. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to...
Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How's the first half compared with your... He's had a shot! In for the pieces! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mohamed Salah. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Torres. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
The attendance
Koundé.
for this match was
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, sweet feet.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is lovely. Mbappe!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Bellingham. He's got full. And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Coming on the field is number 17, Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ødegaard. Oh, nice touch. Musiala. Oh, this is a great position.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Saliba. Mbappe. Dixon. And there goes the final.